Well, thehill.com has some interesting stats here for you, against fake news, fake polls, fake everything. Hillary Clinton, 94% chance winning. The midterm elections, not just my state of Florida, but other states too, by the way, but I like using mine as an example. Ron DeSantis, there's no way he'll win. Gillum's got this, 54 to 40 something percent. Right. And Rick Scott for senator. Oh, the other guy, no, he's up to also 6 points. Both the Republicans won. And again, in other states, it was the same story. But the polls, the phony-ass polls, well, the polls say that, I love using this example. There could be 50 Democrats in the entire United States of America. And there were hundreds of millions, 350, whatever we're at now, 400 million people in this country. Out of those 350 or whatever million people, 50 are Democrats. All right, just work with me on this. In the fake-ass news media, CBS just put up a new poll today. 55% of the Democrats say they're going to vote for, or not Democrats, 55% of the voters we polled say that Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden's going to win the next election against Trump. Let me go a little further. Click on that. Who provided the poll? Okay, go there. Who did you actually poll? Well, we polled 70% Democrats, 30% Republicans. Wow, and you only got a 55% ratio of winning, huh? Wow. So you guys polled the only 50 Democrats in America and found the remaining Republicans to fill your poll, right? It's a stupid example, but it's proof that if I get any group of people and I know how they're, if I go find a group of liberal leftists, I can get any kind of answer I want out of them as far as that ideology is concerned. Oh, yeah, they're going to vote for this person all day long. And I can do a poll and say, hey, our poll shows that this person is going to win. That's because I polled this very unique group of people only. The people will not fall for this again. We saw it with the election of Donald Trump. Fake news polls got it wrong. We saw it again in the midterms. They got it wrong again. Just recently, I think I did a video a few weeks ago about a poll that was in somewhere in the EU, I think. Got it wrong. Or was it Australia? Where was this? And oh, yeah, I think it was Australia, wasn't it? And oh my gosh, the underdog guy, well, he won somehow. Oh my gosh. Poll showed the elitist guy winning. Oh, wrong. Donald Trump, wrong. Another fake news poll. So, The Hill. Landslide polls spark angst. These geniuses saw Hillary Clinton as unstoppable. These same geniuses who run these polls. Democrats and Republicans alike are skeptical of early polls predicting a landslide victory for Democrat Joe Biden over President Trump on Election Day 2020. I will be honest, I wouldn't be shocked, even kind of, if we saw the election take place and it was like 70% Donald Trump, 30% whoever they put up. 70% Donald Trump winning by a massive landslide, right? That would not even be a little bit shocking to me, honestly, if it was that lopsided in Donald Trump's favor. Yet these polls, recent polls, let's continue. To Trump and Republicans, the polls are fake news and no more reliable than surveys predicting Hillary Clinton would be elected in 2016. Some Democrats are equally skeptical, warning their party not to buy into the early data. Quote, these same geniuses all predicted that Hillary Clinton was unstoppable and inevitable, said Chris Coffinis, a Democratic pollster. While Trump argues the polls undersell his support, some Democrats say surveys showing Biden well ahead of the Democratic field are not to be trusted. Yeah, that's true. Both sides think a close race in 2020 is likely, and that surveys showing Biden and other Democrats with huge leads aren't likely to reflect election day reality. Anyone, quote, anyone who believes that the Democratic candidate is headed for a landslide victory right now is doomed to repeat the tragic history of 2016, Kofinis said. Oh, and I'll add one myself. And the midterms, and the thing that just happened in Australia, and probably elsewhere. Oh, what's that? The UK? One of our favorite guys over there used to be the UKIP leader. Oh, I can see his face. What is his name? I just said it the other day too. Oh, he eats those people alive. Political guy. I can't even think of his name. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I see his face inside my head right now, and I can't get his name. He wasn't supposed to win the massive majority. He won. He's going to lead the UK right out of Brexit, right the hell out of the EU. What is his name? It's bothering me now. Now I've got to look. UKIP leader, Nigel Farage, Nigel. The memory remains especially fresh for Democrats who are wary of anything that might lead to overconfidence for their party. In recent days, Democrats have had some good polling news. Again, the fake polls, of course, giving them good news. A Quinnipiac University national survey released this week found Biden leading Trump by 13 points, with pollster Tim Malloy saying the former vice president was ahead by landslide proportions. A Morning Consult national survey released shortly after the Quinnipiac poll backed it up, finding that both Biden and Senator Bernie Sanders leading Trump by double digits. Most polls show Trump trailing Biden by significant margins in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Even more alarming for Republicans are recent polls that show Trump trailing in Texas, Arizona, and Iowa, 3 states that he won easily in 2016. A recent Quinnipiac University survey of Texas found Biden leading Trump 48% to 44%, with the other Democrats not far behind. Quote, "There's no way Biden beats me in Texas," Trump said Thursday on ABC's Good Morning America. "My polls show that I'm winning everywhere." Let me repeat what he said a long time ago. We're going to win so much. We're going to win so much, they're going to say, please stop winning. You're winning too much. And I'm going to say, no, it's not enough. We've got to win more. I've said this before, and I want to just keep it fresh every now and then to repeat this. This is my opinion, but I feel like I'm going to be checking this one off as a nailed prediction, okay? When you see what happens to the Democratic Party, big time trouble, you're going to be offered to resign, or we're going to go after you for all the crimes you've committed. Some of you, we're going after you for crimes you committed anyways. And when you see him pick apart the Democratic Party and start exposing and then people getting arrested, just in time for election season, so to speak, we're going to have the debates. We're going to have, he's going to be like a last man standing. He's going to be on stage going, who am I debating? That guy just got arrested. That one got tried for pedophilia. That one's got caught rigging something. He's in trouble. And that one was, leaking classified information. Who's left? Guys, who am I going to go up against? I need somebody. Call in old Sleepy Joe Biden. Yeah, that's the ticket. For Trump and the Republicans, the polls are easy to dismiss. The president's chances for winning in 2016 were deeply discounted by experts and poll watchers who gave him almost no chance. Trump's allies routinely point to the New York Times election probability tool, which on election day in 2016, get ready for this, began with a 92% likelihood of a Hillary Clinton victory, but slowly ticked down throughout the night. 92% chance means the other party doesn't have a chance in hell. And yet it ticked down until it reversed and Trump won. Republicans are optimistic that the stronger economy will propel Trump to another victory in 2020. I'll be honest, I think there's a whole hell of a lot more than just the stronger economy. He is draining the swamp. He's going to, they currently are, going after the deep state. We're not stupid. We're not blind. We're not just looking at, the economy's strong. Yeah, I'm going to vote for him. Gas prices are down right now. I'm going to vote for that guy, whoever got lower gas prices. Matter of fact, Biden, he's going to cure cancer, he said. Biden says he's going to cure, you elect me and we will find a cure to cancer, son. Really? Joe Biden, how many decades have you been in the government? You were vice president. You've ran for president, I think, 3 times now. You were a vice president for sure. You've been in Congress, as an old timester used to tell me, since Christ was a T5. I said, what the hell is a T5? Oh, it's a ranking in the military. And he used to say, oh, I didn't see nothing since Christ was a T5. Joe Biden's been talking about anything he can to get elected since Christ was a T5. Joe, you didn't have time to cure cancer in all these years? You didn't put any bills forward about cancer or anything? No? Gotcha. But you elect me for president and I'll cure it. How about you cure it now and show us how awesome you are? Yeah, because you can't and you won't. The only thing we need to remember is that every single poll had Hillary Clinton winning and then she lost, said one top Democratic strategist. I don't put any stock in any poll, especially right now. I think Trump starts off in a strong position. Can he be beaten? Yes, but we'll be going up against a machine and a very organized force. Don't believe anyone who tells you Joe Biden or any Democrat is winning in Texas. That is crazy. Give me a break. Listen, when you got a top Democratic strategist saying that publicly, you can take those polls and shove them where they don't shine. And you can also write it off as a massive loss for the Democratic Party. As Cliff High had predicted a long time ago in that WebBot, the Democratic Party will cease to exist in its current form. It will be no more. And we saw it start with Donald Trump winning. And again, he's going to go after so many of these criminals. They're going to be so exposed. You could not, as a Democrat, say, oh, I'm going to go with that party. It's like finding out your best sports team, your favorite guy. Oh, Michael Jordan back in the day. Oh, my favorite basketball player, man, Michael Jordan. You found out he's a rapist and he's a killer. And then someone, everyone's talking, like O.J. Simpson. He was into sports. He was into a couple movies. Naked Gun, I think, was another one he was in. O.J., everybody loved the guy until he murdered his ex-wife and got away with it. Was there anybody out there after that was talking positive about O.J. Simpson? Oh, yeah, O.J., man, he's my best guy. I love that guy. No, you better not say that around anybody, right? So just imagine you're a Democratic Party stronghold person, and you find out what some criminality is coming out of that party from the child trafficking, sex trafficking, all this stuff's going to come out. I'm telling you. Donald Trump will win in a landslide because he's going to precisely time this stuff. As we get closer and closer to those I don't keep wanting to say midterms. We get closer and closer till it's time to vote. He's going to win by a freaking landslide. Take care.